No hearts, no flowers at my door. No cards from someone I adore. And yet it seems you are the focus of my dreams. I only wish that I could be your Valentine. There in the middle of my day, you smiled and took my breath away. The sun broke through the moment I laid eyes on you. Oh, how I wish that I could be your Valentine. The years slip silently away. Somehow I missed the chance to say it must be clearer now than day, though there'll be songs and poems lovelier than mine. Oh, how I wish that I could be your Valentine. The years slip silently away. Somehow I missed the chance to say it must be clearer now than day, though there'll be songs and poems lovelier than mine. Oh, how I wish that I be your Valentine.
I feel like I'm playing Cupid here. That was pianist Fred Hirsch and Esperanza Spalding from their release came out last year, Alive at the Village Vanguard, NYC. And that tune was written by Fred Hirsch called A Wish and has to do with being someone's Valentine. This recording actually was nominated for 2 Grammys this year, earlier this month. Did not win, but certainly got that status and is destined to be classic. It's Fred Hirsch, piano, Esperanza Spalding, voice. And we started Jazz Haven with 1952 recording from baritone saxophonist Jerry Mulligan off his release, Jerry Mulligan Quartet. It's on the Fantasy label, and we heard My Funny Valentine. Trumpeter there was Chet Baker, Carson Smith on the bass, and Chico Hamilton on the drums. Coming up today on Jazz Haven, we got a classic from Nina Simone. It's Black History Month, after all. We got music from the two great vocalists who will be at the Side Door Jazz Club in Old Lyme this weekend. Got a new release from French guitarists. But first, we've got brand new release from a drummer following in the tradition of Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. This is Ulysses Owens and Generation Y. There's some new music there. That's set from two young drummers who are serious, leading their bands. That was Brandon Sanders off his new release called Compton's Finest. And we heard the title track there. Keith Brown on piano, Chris Lewis tenor sax, Warren Wolf on the vibes, and Eric Wheeler on the bass. And we opened up the set with drummer Ulysses Owens Jr. and Generation Y. And he's following in a pattern that was set by Art Blakey, another drummer, back in the day, and the Jazz Messengers, where he brings in a lot of young musicians and mentors them for a while, and then they move on and he brings on another group. So that's what Art Blakey did. This is what Ulysses Owens Jr. is doing with Generation Y. Benny Bannock III there on the trumpet. It was his tune, London Town. Connecticut's own Sarah Hanahan on the alto sax. Luther Allison piano, Philip Norris on the bass. And it's up for release on the Cellar Jazz label, A New Beat. And we got new releases, locals, vocals, the masters and the classics right here on Jazz Haven, WNHH New Haven, streaming worldwide at newhavenindependent.org. And it's a jazz station, Jazz Radio, WETF.org. That's jazz all day and all night.
My skin is black. My arms are long. My hair is woolly. My back is strong. Strong enough to take the pain inflicted again and again. What do they call me? My name is Aunt Sarah. My name is Aunt Sarah. Aunt Sarah. My skin is yellow. My hair is long. Between two worlds, I do belong. My father was rich and white. He forced my mother late one night. What do they call me? My name is Saffronia. My name is Saffronia. My skin is tan. My hair is fine. My hips invite you. My mouth like wine. Whose little girl am I? Anyone who has money to buy. What do they call me? My name is Sweet Thing. My name is tough. I'll kill the first mother I see. My life has been rough. I'm awfully bitter these days because my parents were slaves. What do they call me? My name is Peaches.
Nina Simone from 1965, Wild is the Wind, and her composition For Women. Rudy Stevenson there on the flute and guitar, Lyle Atkinson bass, Bobby Hamilton on the drums. And we got this. The Jazz Haven Jazz Calendar is a quick rundown of some of the jazz in the area this week. It's Wednesday, Valentine's Day, Ash Wednesday, and the first day of Lent. And yesterday was Mardi Gras Day. A special Valentine's Day event is taking place this evening at the Best Video and Cultural Center in Hamden. It's Jazz Night with Alan Lowe and the All-Stars. And the music starts at 7 p.m. Each and every Wednesday at the Owl Shop Cigar Bar and Lounge in downtown New Haven, it's the Kevin St. James Quintet from 9 until midnight, and there's no cover. NMCC, no music cover charge. On Thursday, February 15th, an evening honoring New Haven's jazz history and future in the historic Dixwell neighborhood at Next Haven on Henry Street. Music starts at 6 p.m. Registration is required, and we understand it's sold out. On Friday, February 16th, join jazz historian and curator Frank Cochran at the Institute Library in downtown New Haven, beginning at 5 p.m. You get a chance to listen to some of that great vinyl music. And you bring a drink or some munchies to share. It's a unique listening experience. This week, featuring New Orleans and Mardi Gras. That starts at 5 p.m. NMCC. Also on Friday, there's a jazz jam called Blues 101. It's free. You bring your instrument to the Neighborhood Music School in New Haven, beginning at 6:30 p.m. for a workshop on the blues and improvisation. From saxophonist Jamie Berlin and bassist Jeff Fuller. And then there's the jam session. And in Waterbury at the Palace Theater Poli Club for 2 shows, one at 7 p.m., one at 9 p.m. It's film producer, drummer, Richard Barada. And he's got a quintet, including sax man Vincent Herring, pianist Bill O'Connell, bassist Michael Getz, and percussionist Paul Rossman. And this weekend at Connecticut's premier jazz spot, the Side Door Jazz Club at the Old Lime Inn. On Friday, it's our own Giacomo Gates And on Saturday, it's Sean Montero, two great vocalists. And the shows begin Friday and Saturday at 8:30 p.m. We're going to play some music from both of them in a bit. On Saturday, February 17th, is the historic Jazz Jam at Cafe 9, downtown New Haven, from 4 to 7 p.m. All musicians are welcome to sit in following the first set. And on Sunday, there's that jazz brunch at Quattro's Italian Restaurant and Bar in Guilford from noon to 3 p.m. This time with Dr. G, Gary Grippo on guitar, Jeff Fuller bass, Barry Reese, multi-instrumentalist on the trumpet and drums, and jazz vocalist from New York City, Val Rogers. And on Monday, it's Pat Todd's Tuxedo Junction at Swinging 17-piece big band at the VFW Hall in Guilford. And the music starts at 7 p.m. NMCC. And finally, on Tuesday, February 20th, a memorial service, celebration and remembrance of the life of New Haven and New York bassist Esdras Lubin. This takes place at the Woodmont United Church of Christ in Milford, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. That concludes the jazz calendar for the week. Go to jazzhaven.org for the complete calendar and updates. Check out some jazz this week. It's America's only original art form. As we mentioned, there are two vocalists at the Side Door Jazz Club this weekend. Two great vocalists. Saturday night, Sean Montero.
I'd like to stroll on the Casa del Sol at sunrise. And to me, Waikiki is the place to be, speaking fun-wise. I'd like to dine in the Florentine Palazzo. You can laugh and call me fatso, but that's okay by me. I'd like to stick with the first class ticket buyers, setting trends with my trend-setting friends, the frequent flyers. I'd like to shop on the Champs-Elysees, eat curry in Old Bombay, and spend New Year's Eve in either Tel Aviv or Rome. But if it's all the same to you, let's eat home. I'd like to lunch with the bunch in old Savannah. I know a swell motel north of Kalispell, Montana. I'd like to eat in my suite at the Savoy Plaza. I know a bar in Gaza where they serve gold loop tea. I'd jump a jet just to samba one set in Rio. To say hi, how's the folks? Maybe swap a few jokes with the trio. And then it's off to my condo in Spain and glide up the coast of Maine and spend Labor Day in either Monterey or Nome. But if it's all the same to you, let's eat home. Oh, home, home, let's eat home.
Young French guitarist named Felix Lemerle, and he's transplanted to Brooklyn because that's where he is now. Recorded back in 2018 and just released late last year, 2023. Samuel Lerner there on the piano, Ari Rowland on bass, and the legendary Jimmy Cobb on the drums. Now, Jimmy Cobb played in Miles Davis's band and played with a number of other well-known musicians, but he passed away in 2020, and Felix Lemerle was honored to have recorded with him before he left us. The tune we heard was The Grind, and that's a Lemerle composition. It's off his release called Blues for the End of Time. And ahead of that, we heard from vocalist Sean Montero and her trio from her release back in 2021 called You Are There, Let's Eat Home. And she's at the Side Door Jazz Club, Old Lyme, Connecticut, Saturday night, 8:30. And you're tuned to Jazz Haven, your wintertime and holiday connection for jazz in the greater New Haven area. Also at the Side Door Jazz Club on Friday, our own vocalist extraordinaire, Giacomo Gates. And here he is with Janine.
Last time I saw Janine, she looked just like a royal queen, and she cruised by with a wealthy guy in her Cadillac limousine. Last time I saw Janine. Last time I saw Janine, I recall when we were 17. I was a beau, 'twas not too long ago, but too short on all that long, long dream to satisfy Janine. Now she's gone from me, moved away from the old neighborhood. I'm certain she's gone for good. Last time I saw Janine, the dollar sign stood in between. It was love lost due to rising costs, but since then I haven't seen Janine. I saw Janine, she looked just like a royal queen, and she cruised by with a wealthy guy in her Cadillac limousine. Last time I saw Janine. The last time I saw Janine, I recall when we were 17. I was a boat, was not too long ago, but too short on all that long, long green to satisfy Janine. Now she's gone from me, moved away from the old neighborhood. I'm certain she's gone for good. Last time I saw Janine, a dollar sign stood in between. A love lost due to rousing calls, but since then I haven't seen Janine. Where are you, Janine? Oh, don't be so mean, Janine. Stay on the scene, Janine. So let it all, don't beat out. So do baby, dead out. So do play deep, boom, bleed out. But you love it down. Deed out. They do bleed out the wheel. Deed out. Later. Janine. Where are you, Janine?
Giacomo Gates from his 1998 recording Fly Right. And he's got David Hazeltine piano, Peter Washington bass, Ben Riley on the drums, Jim Rotundi on trumpet and flugelhorn. And we heard Janine. He's at the Side Door Jazz Club, Old Lyme, Connecticut, Friday night, 8:30 p.m. Be there. And we want to thank you for tuning in to Jazz Haven, broadcasting from our studios here in beautiful downtown New Haven, Connecticut, streaming at newhavenindependent.org, and the jazz station WETF-LP, South Bend, Indiana, and worldwide at jazzradio.wetf.org. It's been my pleasure to be your host, Stan the Man, and we hope you've enjoyed the music, had a great time bringing it, and we look forward to the next time when we'll see you on the radio. Taking us home is a brand new release from multi-instrumentalist Gregory Tardy, and he's here on the clarinet off his latest release, In His Timing. He's got Regina Carter, jazz violinist, Tabor Gable on piano, Matthew Parrish on the bass, Alvesta Garnett on the drums. In His Timing, and this is a tune called Squatty Roo.
HLP 103.5 FM, New Haven.
Yeah, that's right. Listen,